I'm home.
How was your day, dear?
It was good. How was yours?
It was good. Kids, supper's ready.
Explain to me the gender roles that you saw in your family growing up.
Well, like growing up, my dad was always like, he always went to work, and then like my mom would always stay at home. I had a stay-at-home mom my whole life, so I guess I've always looked at the man being the breadwinner and like not the woman sit back. But you know, my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and she took care of like me. So I guess if you have to look at it as gender roles, that's how you look at it. As my dad went out to work, and my mom stayed home and took care of us.
Both of my parents work, actually their own jobs, and because of the economy and everything, it wasn't possible for my mom to stay at home. When I was younger, she didn't have to work, and my dad was able to provide all of the money for us. He would go out and work, and my mom would take care of the kids at home.
My father, he's the major provider for our family. He's always made more money than my mom. That's his biggest role, kind of being the voice of reason, whereas my mom, definitely she provided meals for us, and she was always kind of the one if we needed to talk, you can go to her and talk to her.
There's a lot. I know there's like a ton that goes into, you know, taking care of a house and taking care of kids and things like that. But I'm sure, you know, guys think, oh, I have to go out and make money and you're not doing anything. But I think that that's probably getting less and less now just because of the difference between there might be a mom or a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad.
In 2009, the number of stay-at-home moms was 5.1 million. Although this number may sound large, in the previous year it was reported to be 5.3 million. Similarly, in 2009, 22.6% of families with children under the age of 15 had a stay-at-home mother. This number had also decreased from 23.7% in 2008. Therefore, we are seeing less stay-at-home moms in more recent years. What do you think are the most important roles?
I mean, they're both equally important. My dad sucks at cooking. He puts mayonnaise and macaroni instead of margarine. And then my mom, well, I mean, she wouldn't have fun having a job, let's be real. So she enjoys cooking and stuff, so it's okay. They're both equally important.
In regards to importance, I mean, both are really important. If we didn't have my dad to provide, we'd be screwed. But if at the same time we didn't have my mom to, you know, make our meals or, you know, take care of us when we're sick or whatever, like, that's not good either.
I think that it's both really important. My mom's job, my dad really pays for like our living expenses, and my mom's job, basically all the money that she makes goes towards school.
What does the ideal mom or woman look like to you, I guess, like role-wise or their duties? And
the ideal mom, of course, is a good mother to her kids, always providing and taking care of them and always there if they need to talk. But as a woman who wants to be an individual, if she wants to go out and take corporate America, I guess she can.
I mean, it's always been portrayed as that way, as like the woman stays home and cooks and takes care of the kids. But I think sometimes people take that to be like too negative. Like my ideal family is I would like to be able to stay at home with my children and raise them, because I think that's a really important thing to have as a kid growing up, is to have, you know, your mother or your father. I mean, it doesn't matter either way, but I think that there should be a parent at home raising the kids.
Average family, the role of a woman is to stay home, care for the kids, and cook in the kitchen. I'm not saying like a make me a sandwich kind of woman. That is something like a lot of people in America, I guess, will joke fun of.
She should be emotionally supportive and, you know, be there when her children are sick and and kind of be the one that you can always go to.
And why do you think that?
Why do I think that? Because that's how my mom was.
Average family, the role of a woman is to stay home, care for the kids, and cook in the kitchen.
Women have been challenged to take on roles both inside and outside the home. While in past years, society has typically confined the roles of women to the family and home, in recent years, women have been able to pursue ambitions outside of the home that previously would have not been socially accepted.
As a woman who wants to be an individual, if she wants to go out and take corporate America, I guess she can.
Do you think a woman can do all jobs that a man can?
Are we really recording my opinions on this right now? If I run for president, this better not get out.
I would say for the most part, there are just some things that men are more well equipped to do. Like the way we have evolved, men are typically just like for example, to be a Navy SEAL, like men typically have more upper body strength, and to be a Navy SEAL, like you have to be able to use your upper body strength.
Majority of jobs that men can do, women can do also. There are some physical labor things I don't think women are made to do, and there are some thought logical kind of things that women can do that men can't do.
So you said you do believe in gender equality. So do you consider yourself a feminist?
No, I don't think, that's another thing. I think some people take it like way out of control, like they're like, women, I don't know. It's just like a little too ridiculous for me because, like I said, like I'm going to have a career, but I also want to be a mom because that's just important to me. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that it should be looked down upon if you stay at home with your kids because it's an important thing.
I believe in gender equality because everyone is still an individual and a human deserves to be treated with the most respect that that person should get. Gender equality is something that makes America great, and it's still something that they fight for daily. But the definition of feminism is someone, of course, that isn't rough around the edges, that I guess kind of like a girl power, flower power kind of deal,
Do you think you're a feminist?
No. But I'm not a chauvinistic either, I would like to say, but I'm not a feminist, and I'm not feminine, but I'm not a man pig, so I'm kind of right there in the middle. I believe women should do their thing, men should do their thing, and we all do our thing together. We have one big thing.
I do believe in gender equality. I think that we're equal but different, and like I said before, you need all parts. I would never call myself a feminist because the image in my head is not an attractive one.
The true definition of feminism is often misconceived as solely advocating women's rights in a radical fashion. In reality, this word is defined as a collection of movements aimed at defining, establishing, and defending equal political, economic, and social rights, which seeks gender equality. Therefore, rather than standing for women's rights, feminism actually stands for equality between both genders. Since the 1960s, the amount of time men have spent in childcare has tripled. Men now account for 12% of all stay-at-home parents, in comparison to only 4% in 1986. Even though fathers still out-earn working mothers on average, men's earnings have stayed constant in comparison to that of female earners. Despite the stereotypes surrounding roles in the American household, there are still widely held misconceptions of the inequality associated with the roles of women in society. However, this issue has started to see improvement on a continual basis, with a balance between gender roles inside the family being lifted. let me help you with that.